Hi guys, it's Shell, Heart of It All Custom Creations. Welcome back to another video. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Hit that subscribe button to see future videos. I post new videos every Wednesday and Saturday. So today I'm doing a really fun, summery, tropical split tumbler. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I'm going to start with a 20-ounce stainless tumbler from the Stainless Depot. Everything that I use will be listed in the description box below. And I'm going to do half of it with this adorable vinyl that I got from Ccdiy Creations. And I just love the little sloth and the panda. I just think they're just so stinking cute. So I am going to trim off the white around the side and the top. And then I'm going to cut this at about 4.75 inches wide, which should be about half of the tumbler. Once that is all cut, I am starting to apply it to the tumbler with overhang on the top and the bottom. And then realized I probably don't have this straight, so I just got out my tool from the Cami Page Boutique, and I'm going to draw a straight line so that I can line up the vinyl right up to it and ensure that it is straight. Once that vinyl is completely on, I am going to stretch it a little bit over the bottom and the top, and I'm going to cut off the top. And the bottom, I'm going to use my Cami Page cup edging tool, and I just make sure that I get a nice crisp line even at the bottom. And the top, I'm just using my craft knife going over it once and then over it again at a 45-degree angle just to expose some of that stainless steel at the top. And then once I get that done, I will cover up the vinyl with painter's tape so that I can go out and spray paint it. I'm going to use Color Shot, and I can't remember the name of it. I'll show you though. But it's a nice pretty teal color that will match the vinyl on the other side. Island Girl, that's what it is, Island Girl. And once I get it painted, I just remove off just a little bit of that tape, but I'm still going to leave it around the edges so that I can use the epoxy method to glitter. Once this is completely dry, I will take a little bit of epoxy and put it on the backside of that tumbler, and I'm going to use Tiffany Who by Ccdiy Creations in the center and ombre it out to Weekend by Bernie's, or Weekend at Bernie's by Peachy Olive Glitters. And I'm using the smallest amount of epoxy that I can. I made up 5 milliliters and I used maybe 1 on this. And I'm just evenly coating it on the back side of this tumbler. So now it is time to glitter, and I'm going to use Tiffany Who first by Ccdiy Creations, and I'm going to do it in the center and ombre it up and down, just by raising up the jar and tilting my tumbler and tapping it onto the tumbler and let it cascade naturally. And I'm going to do the same thing by tilting it down and doing the same thing. And then once I'm happy with that first glitter that I lay down, I will go ahead and tap off any extra and clean up the glitter, put it back in my jar, and then we'll move on to the next glitter. And I am going to use Weekend at Bernie's by PG Olive Glitters. And I just poured a bit down on there just to get the butt of the tumbler. And then I'm going to do probably about a 1 inch on the bottom, and then tilt my tumbler and tap the excess onto it, cascading down into the Tiffany Who. And I do this for the bottom and the top of the tumbler. I'm going to remove all the tape, and I'm going to let this completely cure. And once it's done, I give it 2 coats of Rustoleum clear coat spray to seal that glitter. And then I will give it 2 coats of epoxy. So I made this decal to fit onto the other side where the glitter is, and it's just a bunch of different tropical leaves, and the colors match the colors in the tree or the leaves in the front. And I just put Trop It Like It's Hot, and I'm going to put this right up on that line, and the way that I measured this, it fits perfectly. Go ahead and pop any air bubbles before I move on to adding the words onto the top of this. And as I was weeding it, the tropic part kind of came up. So I'm going to lay that one down. I'm going to lay these words each individually so that I know that they'll line up pretty good. And I start at the bottom, and I'm just lining those up, and then putting it down and removing the the transfer tape. And when I get up to the tropic, the TROP goes on perfectly, but that I and the C are kind of messed up, so I had to put the TROP on first, and then pull up my transfer tape, and then continue with each of the other letters, so that I knew that those were all in the right location. Now I am going to go ahead and seal all this vinyl with the Ccdiy Quick Coat, give it 2 final coats of epoxy, and this is done. And I just think this is the most adorable thing. Absolutely love the little tropical leaves I did on this side, and the animals on the other. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a great big thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.